Hi everybody, my name is John Voelz. My wife Tahni and I run this place that we call Reset Cafe by Day here in the beautiful historic district of Folsom, California. My oldest daughter, my youngest daughter, my son-in-law, they all work here with us. About 1993 we started collecting books and going to trade shows and watching videos about coffee and dreaming about what it would be like one day to create a space where we could have coffee, one of our greatest loves, and maybe combine that with beer and wine and good food and create an experience for people that was kind of unmatched in whatever area we were going to plant ourselves in. Well, there was never really a good time to launch that dream. I was heavily invested in a career, but all of that changed in 2019. I very unexpectedly was let go from my job in a career that I had for over 30 years. And I came home that day and I talked to my wife and we laid out our options. And we said, is this the time? Could this be the time where we launch into this dream that we've always had? We wanted to call it Reset because it was a reset in our lives. That made sense. But also we wanted to create a space where you could come and you could grab a seat, you could have a cup of coffee or beer and wine or food and or all those things. And you could reset. You could find perspective and kind of a new headspace. So on March 9th, we officially opened our doors March 9th of 2020 after cashing in our retirement, taking every bit of savings that we had, and we opened up with expectation. We had rallied a community of people around us. Everybody was excited that Reset was opening. But on March 15th, Reset took on a whole new meaning for everybody, right? It took on a new meaning for you, for all of us. This entire world was going through a reset. And I sat down on March 15th with my staff and told them about this pandemic and that we just didn't know what the future held for us. I'd love to take you inside, show you a little bit more of what's going on in there and tell you a little bit more about what we're doing and what we're up against. So this is the place. There's another angle to the word reset, the name Reset, because at 4 o'clock every day we reset our entire environment. So we feel like a coffee house and a bakery in the daytime, and then at 4 o'clock the lights start to flicker and the torches and the ceiling lights up and we change our art, we spin our art around, and we go from daytime art to nighttime art. When things are working like they should and we have tables in here and it's full of people, then we have full table service in the evening. But right now, I'm looking at a spot that holds almost 50 people, but we can't have bar stools against the bar. We have to have plexiglass up for people to take their orders. You all know the routine. Everybody's experiencing this right now. These guys are super important to us. Our staff is important to us. Part of our staff is our family, and our family is important to us. It's more than our family, it's more than the staff that we employ here too. There's also local businesses that we work with that count on being able to supply things to restaurants. And so we work with local wineries for all of our wine. It's hyper local. You can drive an hour from here to the vineyard, everybody we work with, and we're very proud of that. Our breweries that we work with, everybody that's supplying our beer for all of our taps, you could drive an hour from our front door and get to those breweries. It's super important that we work with them. We source as often as possible. We're sourcing our produce and our dairy, everything super local, and that matters to us. It matters to us to keep all of these people working. And I remember sitting with my wife one day and talking about what the future was going to look like. What if it goes another month? What if it goes another 2 months? What if it goes a year? And and making the decision that I personally wouldn't take any money out of this business because it was important to keep these guys working. And so while trying to run this restaurant, my wife and I have both been working side jobs, doing contract work when we can. I'm a musician. I pick up a gig here and there, and we try to supplement our income as we watch our savings just decrease, just bleed away. And this thing needs to be over. I mean, we need our seats back. We need to be thriving. We don't want to just live. We don't want to just exist. We want to be able to thrive. It looks like hope is on the horizon. I mean, we've got a vaccine. We've got numbers going down, some good things happening, but as it stands right now, the county we live in still does not allow indoor seating of any kind. Thank God we have outdoor seating right now, but still, it's not what we need. We can get over the hump. We know we can. We know we can push through it. We know we can get to the other side, and we know that when we get there, it's going to be a beautiful thing, and we're going to be able to realize this dream. But now we desperately need help. We've worked super hard with our city, with our historic district, and they've been amazing to work with. They're doing everything they can. We were able to shut down parking spaces and create some parklets and put tables outside. It's a nice day here today. It rained all night last night. That's the kind of day that we look forward to. We let it rain all night and then open up so we can have tables outside here like this. This is a place we raised our kids. We work with this candy store right here. We partnered with them to make a coffee chocolate, our coffee, their chocolate. And we do that because we want to work with the people around us. We love these people. We do life with them. This business across the street from us, this bookstore, if you get something at Reset and take your receipt across the street, you get a discount on books. If you buy books and take your receipt over to Reset, you get a discount on coffee. We all work together, and we love this place. We're invested here. We're not going anywhere. We don't want to have to go anywhere. We're down to the end. We started with a little, and that has been dwindling, and pretty soon it runs out. We fall through the cracks of every single thing that's come our way as far as a government loan or grant. We haven't been in business long enough. We can't show a profit. Our local bank doesn't even work with providing loans. It's a mess, and so we desperately need your help. We're hoping that you connect with our story. We know that there's many similar stories, and our heart breaks for them. But we would love it if you would consider helping us out here at Reset. Thank you for listening.